Hello, welcome to the boot room ahead of Ipswich Town's final game before their final international break for quite some time, possibly. It's been a positive week, Stu. Away draws at West Brom and then at Bristol City, and now a home game against Nottingham Forest that's full of intrigue and subplots with the return of a former Ipswich Town manager this weekend. Looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I am, especially off the back of the last two performances. Been very good against West Brom and Bristol City. Mr. Keane returning, we think, for the first time ever to Portman Road since he walked down that touchline, giving that gesture. So interesting to see what his reaction will be. Daryl Murphy might even start up front for them if they switch it about a little bit. So lots of subplots which haven't gone particularly well for Ipswich this season whenever things like that have presented themselves, but intriguing.
And good performances of late. It's been nice watching Ipswich Town. The league position hasn't changed. The gap to safety's actually got bigger, but they have been playing well, and it's been good football to watch. Just too little, too late, and still not enough.
Yeah, 13 points now with Millwall and Rotherham winning on Wednesday. To be honest, that's by the by. We know Ipswich are down. We have known that for a little while now, certainly since the Reading game. So it's all about how Ipswich perform, and they've certainly performed in the last couple of games. It would be nice to get some wins to back that up over the next few games, but I think the nature of the performances have given us some real hope, especially over the last couple of games.
It'd be nice to bring that form home as well and bring it in front of the home fans.
I have the ball, which means I will start our chat about team news. Really good at West Brom. 5 changes at Bristol City. What team do you see?
What team do I see?
Next.
I see Bartosz Białkowski starting in goal.
Controversial.
Yeah. I see. I would play a back four: Josh Emmanuel, Luke Chambers, Matthew Pennington, and Miles Kenlock. Josh Emmanuel, I think, has showed enough for Bristol City to stick with. Matt Pennington, I get the impression that Lambert's trying to be fair on his loanees and temporary players, while also knowing that perhaps he needs to look at others, and I think Pennington's missed a few. He's played really well for Lambert. I'd bring him back in and give him this game. Midfield, I'd restore Cole Skews in there for the same reason, ahead of Travis Chalobah, who did play very, very well for Bristol City. I get the impression he's being fair on these guys, giving them some games, taking them out. I'd put Teddy Bishop back in with John Nolan in the midfield as well, and I think I'd keep the front three the same. Edwards, Jackson, I'd like to see a bit more of him, and then Alan Judge. What about you? Any different?
I'm inclined to have Toto in again at centre back. I think he's looked okay actually on his return to the side. I like the way he's developing his ball playing game. There was a few really nice drilled low balls out into the striker's feet. Matthew Pennington, for me, if you were picking a player of the year right now, a hard one in this horrible season, he'd be right up there, but he's not going to be here next year, so I'd keep developing some of these players for the future. Same applies to Emmanuel at right back, keep him in ahead of Bree. So same back 5 that you've discussed, Bart, Emmanuel, Chambers, Enciala, Kenlock. Midfield's an interesting one. I think you have to stick with Trevor Chalobah because I thought he was man of the match on Tuesday night. So I'd keep him in there. You've got to get Teddy Bishop back in the side because for me he's the jewel in the crown. And then it's a case of who that third midfielder is. I just wonder whether John Nolan, as good as he's been of late, 5 straight starts, and I thought just showed signs of tiring a little bit in midweek. Might just dip him out, and then it's a choice between Scouse and Dazelle. Why not go with Dazelle? Give him another game. That would be a very youthful midfield trio, but it's the sort of thing that I could see Lambert doing for the home fans. And then the front three has to stay the same, as you've said. Edwards, Jackson, who needs a run of games to show what he's all about, and Judge on the left.
So, Stu, which area of the team, which area of the pitch is this game going to be won and lost?
I always think right now midfield is Ipswich's area of strength, no matter who's playing in there. So if it's 3v3 in midfield, which looks like will be the case, that will be the area of intrigue. But I think we've both looked at different flanks in terms of where this game could be won and lost. No doubting who Forest's danger man is. It's Joe Lolly. He's the one star bit of quality in a fairly functional, direct, pragmatic side under Martin O'Neill's management. Bit like Ipswich with Fraser, Selina. Give it to the man that can do the damage. So if Ipswich can keep him quiet, I don't know whether he'll play down the left or through the middle, but if he's down the left where he's been generally, that's a real test for Josh Emanuel, just back in the side. We know he's good going forwards. Defensively, there's the question marks there, so that's a real test for Josh Emanuel if he keeps his place.
Like you said, I've gone with the left flank. I think I've highlighted Miles Kenlock needing to have a big game a lot recently, and these are the tests those two boys need, Emmanuel and Kenlock, to show whether they can really do it, whether they can be Ipswich's future. In the first game at the City Ground this season, Derrickwa, the right wing back for Forest, was right up on Jonas Knudsen, and he had a bit of a difficult afternoon, Jonas, and I expect it to be exactly the same again. Big test for Kenlock. He's had mixed results when he's been tested. He's won some of his battles, he's lost some. But this is all good for him. This is what they need. This is why they're playing and why they're being given this game time, to show Paul Lambert and the Ipswich fans that they can do it. So hopefully a big game for both Josh and Miles. Prediction time, Mr. Watson. What do you see in your crystal ball?
Well, 1-1 is the scoreline of choice, but I'm not going there this week. I'm feeling very optimistic after what I've seen the last couple of games, and I'll go for a win. I know we've only seen 3 all season, and I know we've sat here and said this before, but I'll go with a 2-1 victory for Ipswich Town. I think their football might overcome any defensive or set-piece deficiencies. 2-1.
I like it. What am I seeing? What I have seen is 5 1-1 draws in the last 6.
You going there?
I feel like I have to go there. It's the scoreline of choice. Those 1-1s have all been positive 1-1s. I can see another one that they don't score a lot of goals. Ipswich always can concede a goal as well. 1-1.